Hello, this is a presentation of AxLDemand, Prisio's unique Sales Cloud extension for automotive parts suppliers. This solution is targeted at Tier 1 and Tier 2 parts suppliers to OEMs. In this presentation, we will provide an overview of our product as well as a brief product demonstration. We will now provide a brief background of the operating model of an automotive parts supplier and how our solution fits into this model. Automotive parts suppliers to OEM rely on subscription based forecast data. The forecast data is usually obtained from IHS and PSR, which provides production volumes from different OEMs globally. The data usually runs through the production lifetime of a model, which is anywhere between 5 to 10 years. The data is classified into industry standard classification like make, model, manufacturer, design parent, GVW class, etc. And the forecast data is periodically updated by IHS and PSR. Automotive parts suppliers use this data to identify new selling opportunities, forecast pipeline revenue, as well as generate long term demand plans. We will now look at some of the characteristics of the market data. As we had previously mentioned, there are two major providers of automobile manufacturing forecast data, IHS and PSR, which stands for Power Systems Research. IHS provides light, heavy, medium vehicle, transmission, and power system forecast, and PSR provides off road vehicle and motorcycle production forecast. The data shows production forecast volume from all OEMs globally. Typically, up to about 97% of the OEMs globally are covered by one of these data sources. The data is released by OEMs about 3 to 4 years before the start of production date and runs for a duration of about 7 to 10 years depending on the characteristic of the vehicle. The production forecast data from IHS and PSR can be visualized in a matrix format. In this slide, you will see that there is one row for a unique combination of a vehicle. For example, the data row 1 shows the combination for Toyota producing its Camry model LE in the region Asia, and data row 3 shows the same information for a Ford Taurus SE in the North American region. The attribute sourced from IHS depends on the supplier's product. For example, this attribute could be different for a GPS manufacturer versus a car seat manufacturer. The manufacturer chooses to get the right attributes from IHS and PSR depending on what is relevant for their business. The production forecast is bucketed in time periods, and it could vary between monthly, quarterly, and annual depending on the level of granularity a specific part supplier needs to forecast. We will now take a look at the AxLDemand solution flow. Our solution allows customers to load forecast data from market sources like IHS and PSR, and allows the customers also to link to the Oracle standard Sales Cloud Opportunity Management functionality. The customer then adds the product and revenue lines, and they specify additional parameters like market share, take rate, etc., and be able to forecast the pipeline revenue. The solution also allows for customers to integrate with demand planning if they choose to do so. And our reporting and analytics help customers identify new selling opportunities as well as perform historical trend analysis on the IHS and PSR data. We will now take a look at some of the major features of AxLDemand. The solution provides the ability for customers to load market data periodically and link them to an opportunity. The customers are able to search the vehicle volume records by predefined customizable attributes set at the implementation phase of the project. They also are able to define the quantity of parts used per vehicle, which in turn results in the total parts quantity updated in the forecast. As the volume changes, the forecast amounts are kept in sync with the ability to override and lock volume records. Customers are able to define data volume periods and duration, which could vary by implementation. The solution provides forecast reporting and pipeline reports leveraging Oracle Transactional Business Intelligence. The market data is stored historically for reporting purposes. The solution leverages Oracle Revenue Schedule Model. It is a standard feature available in Sales Cloud to determine forecast volume and amount. AxLDemand is a completely configurable solution. The customers can define their own data attributes, the number of attributes limited to 15, frequency of data, the number of data sources, as well as the frequency of load. The solution is completely synchronized with the Oracle Enterprise Calendar to allow for reporting based on a fiscal period of a customer. We will now demonstrate the core features of AxLDemand. I'm now logged in as Bala Gupta. Bala Gupta is a sales representative working for Vision Corporation. Bala Gupta manages a few accounts in North America for Vision Corporation. Vision Corporation is a manufacturer of car seats and supplies to OEMs directly. On the simplified user interface of Oracle Sales Cloud, you would click on the Accounts tile to bring up the list of accounts the specific logged in user is responsible for. From here, we can click on Toyota Motor Corporation, which is the account we are going to create an opportunity for. This opens the account overview and the account detail pages. The user can confirm the accuracy of data before entering an opportunity for this account. The scenario we are considering today for demonstration is to supply car seats for Toyota Corolla model year 2020. To create an opportunity for this car seat on the Toyota Motor Corporation account, we will click on the Sales or the Opportunities subtab of the account. This will bring up a page showing any previously open opportunities for this account as a default. In this case, there are none. We would click on Create Opportunity to start creating an opportunity. On the opportunity creation page, you would enter the name of the opportunity. In this case, it is car seat for Toyota Corolla 2020. To link this opportunity to market data source, you would have to select an appropriate opportunity type. Toyota Corolla is a light vehicle and the data for Corolla will be from the IHS market data source. So we pick IHS light vehicle as the opportunity type. To continue creating the opportunity, after the data is entered, we click on Save and Continue. The user will then be taken to the Edit Opportunity page, which will provide some detailed information about the opportunity. The next step is to add a product. This is done by clicking on the Add button. From here, you would have to select the product name. In this case, it is limited edition Toyota Alcantara model 86 GRMN. pick that. And some attention has to be paid to the quantity per, option rate, and market share fields on the revenue line. These determine the forecast quantities. Quantity per is the number of parts that would go in a specific vehicle. For example, in this case, let us assume there would be 4 car seats in Toyota Corolla. You would enter quantity per of 4 in that case. Option rate is the percentage of vehicle that specific option or part would go in. This is usually used when that part is not a mandatory element in a vehicle. For example, it could be a GPS system which you may estimate goes in about 30% of the cars. In that case, you would enter an option rate of 30. Since all the cars would be fitted with a car seat, we leave the option rate at 100%. Market share is used and defined in percentage when an OEM splits that part supply with multiple suppliers. In this case, let us assume the entire share of car seat supply to this model is from Vision Corporation. So we would enter a market share of 100. We also enter the estimated price, and let us enter 500 per car seat for this specific model. We now pull in the market data. To pull the market data, we click on the Market Data sub-tab on the opportunity. This brings up the production volumes or market data for that specific data source. In this case, it is a IHS light vehicle. We can use the search fields to pull up the right volume record, Corolla in the model, and click on search. This brings up the volume record Toyota Corolla in the Asia region. So you could click on that volume, and to get a brief overview of what your vehicle volume looks like, click on Get Volume Data. This would display the amount of vehicles that is loaded for this specific model. For example, here 2022, there is a forecast of 9,000 vehicles being produced. To link this opportunity with volume, we click on the Link Opportunity with Volume button. This pulls the volume linked with this specific model onto the opportunity. To review the volumes linked with an opportunity, we can click on Production Volume sub-tab on the opportunity. This displays the existing linkages between the production volume and the opportunity. To update the forecast quantities with the linked volume data, you click on the Market Data sub-tab. And here you click on the Update Revenue button. This updates the recurring revenue schedule, and you click OK on the pop-up message. To check the recurring revenue schedule for this opportunity, you would click on the Schedule button on the Opportunity Revenue line. This will take you to the Manage Schedule page, where you can see the schedule created by AxLDemand. This recurring revenue is updated when the market data changes from the sources automatically. And the users have the option of freezing this or overriding this value to provide an accurate demand and forecast data to both the sales management and downstream demand management processes. Thank you for viewing our presentation today. If you have further inquiries, please visit our website at http://www.prisio.com or email us at sales@prisiotechnologies.com. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.